Uh, Helvin, meanwhile, uh, you can make our trainers to promote as a panelist so that they can answer the questions.
Yes, Kiran, I am on it.
Thank you. Shashwatan, can we start?
So I think we can wait for some more time, maybe 2 3 minutes. Uh,
Yeah.
and also, students, I know you'll be having a lot of questions regarding this internship, because basically, like this session is to clarify all your questions. So if you have any questions, please keep the questions with you, because during our interaction itself, almost all the questions will be resolved. But still, if you feel like your questions are not answered, then you can use the Q&A to uh, ask your question, because if you are starting with answering your questions, then we will not cover the orientation and you will get a lot of confusion also. So please wait. I know many of you, or all of you, may have a lot of questions about this internship. Is it a paid one? Is it a virtual, online? When will I get my certificate? What is the duration? How to do that? I am from this department. Should I apply for this? Should I do that? So you'll be having a lot of questions. Please have these questions with you. Let's have a orientation discussion, and then at the end, if you still have a questions, you can also use the Q&A to put your questions. And as mentioned by Kiran already, we are doing this in a webinar mode. It means students will not have an access to switch on your mic or chat boxes. Okay, you can't use your chat boxes, because like we are having students from different colleges, from different places. So just to maintain the decorum, just to maintain the interaction between the students and the EduNet Foundation, we just made this as a webinar model. So only the students can see the panelists on the screen. The students cannot see the other students on the screen itself. The students can see only their name and the other panel. Currently, we have almost like 1,000 students join the session, but the students can see only the panel members. Okay, but there will be interaction between the EduNet and the students through the Q&A section. So use the Q&A sections effectively, not asking very general questions. All the general questions will be answered during our discussion itself. And if you have any of your friends who has applied and selected for this internship but not joined the orientation, you can also quickly check them and ask them to join as soon as possible. Maybe we can wait for 1 or 2 more minutes, and if we got like more number of students, we can also start the session. We are expecting another 50 to 100 more to join the session. It's already 5:31. Maybe we'll wait for 2 more minutes, and then by 5:33 we will start the session.
Uh, so the time is 5:33, and we are going to start with the session. So let me share my screen. before starting the session. Second. I hope my screen is visible to everyone, right?
Yes, Kiran.
Yes. Yes. Thank you, Helvin, for. Sorry, students. Like the orientation is March actually. 10th. I'm just editing it. Yeah. Yes. We can start with the session now. Yeah. So once again, good evening to everyone who are attending the session. So basically, this is an orientation session for AACTE. So we will give you a brief understanding about EYGDS AACTE 6 weeks internship. So we can start with the session now. And if you have any questions in between, you can put it in Q&A session, or else like you can ask the queries in the last after the session. Okay. So I'll be starting the session by introducing EduNet Foundation. So basically, we are EduNet Foundation. We have established our organization in 2015. And we are working on skilling the students over across the pan India. And why generally why we are focusing on employing the students and entrepreneurship, like basically is, so you know about the industrial revolution, right? So basically we have industrial revolution 1, 2, 3, 4. Now it is 5. Industrial revolution 5. It is going a 5.0. So basically, you might have heard about Industrial Revolution 1, that is a steam engine. A steam engine has come and it created a revolution in the industrial area. So like that, we have computers in the next revolutions, and now we have fourth and fifth revolution, which is like completely tech-based revolutions, industrial revolution. So basically, when we have a revolution in the industries, the labor force and the man force requirement will be increasing every year. So keeping that focus in the mind, we are focusing to employ all the students who are in final year and third year, and making them skilled and making them employable in future areas. But when it comes to AACT internship, we don't offer any placement here. We offer you internship, which is unpaid, which is completely free for you. And so for in our organization, we have a large base of technical manpower. We have more than 100 plus technical and soft skill trainers, and over 250 over 250 institutions we have partnered with, and we are training the students more than 10,000. So this is about EduNet Foundation. And so when it comes to the program, basically the program name is Next Gen Employability Program. As I already told you, we focus to employ the students. So the program name is called Next Gen Employability Program, and the internship name is EYGDS AACT 6 weeks internship, which you have applied the internship right now, and you are on the first day of your internship. And the main objective of the program is like we are bridging the gap between industries and the institutions. That means academia. So there is a large gap between industry and academia. We are trying to bridge between industries and academia to reduce uh, the communication between the industry and academia. We are focusing on that and enabling the students to acquire the industry related kind of technical knowledge. And we focus on project based virtual internship. This is a virtual internship where you are going under now, and we focused to create a projects real-time projects mentored by our industry experts. Okay. So stakeholders for this internships were EYGDS. You know, EYGDS is a big consultancy company, and AACT is All India Council for Technical Education. You know that it's a central government organization, and EduNet Foundation. We are EduNet Foundation, who are providing you the uh, uh, the internship support. And moving forward, so what is the duration of this AACT internship? You might have a lot of questions about the internship timing, duration, everything. So this is a 6 weeks project-based internship where you work on the projects. You try to develop a project where our mentors will help you to step-by-step process how to develop a project. So you don't need to worry about what is the project and how to do this and all. So before that, you will be having a minimum knowledge on your concerned areas. I'll tell you in the further slides what you have to do and what basic knowledge you have to know and all. Uh, 1 second. Yeah. So, and what technology we are focusing, like in this industry internship, what main technology we are focusing on. So basically we focused on web development with MAN technology. So before applying this internship, you might have seen the title, EYGDS 6 weeks internship program with web development with MAN stack. So this is the technology where we are going to going forward with this internship. And we work on the real-time projects, real-time problems, real-world problems of what currently industries are facing, what currently the problems are there in our companies. Okay, so we will bring you the real-time projects with you, and you can work on that, and you can gain experience by solving the problems. Okay, and I wanted to give you a detailed idea about the internship. First thing, it is free of cost. You don't need to pay any penny to acquire this AACT internship. And one thing, we are not going to pay you stipend. This is an unpaid internship opportunity, and we are not going to provide you placement. But we can offer you a certificate with the industry and a government logo, which is very valuable in the market. So moving forward, I know you will be having a lot of questions. Keep the questions with you, or you can put the questions in Q&A session, where Q&A section where our trainers and our people can reply to your queries. Okay, so I'm moving forward. Yeah. So before starting this internship, what prerequisites you need to know to start this internship? So basically, you have to have a basic understanding of HTML, CSS, JavaScript, React.js, Express.js, Node.js, and MongoDB. So these are the basic technologies you have to have a basic understanding moving forward. So you will be getting advanced, like knowledge on this uh, areas. So please get a basic understanding before starting the internship, so that you won't be left out in the sessions. Yeah. So this is the flow. This is the flow, a complete flow of internship. I'll try to explain you. So the whole 6 weeks of journey will be explained in one diagram. You can see that. Okay. So pre-internship, what we have to do during internship, what is the process and all. You can see here in the step one, student applies. So generally, you did this, right? You applied your internship in AACT portal, right? So this is the step one you have already completed, and In step 2, we try to create all the students in the batches, and we create a WhatsApp group where all the updates will be coming in your WhatsApp. And the third step is student orientation. So you are on the step 3 now, because today the AACT orientation is happening. So this is the step 3. We are trying to explain you what is this internship. Moving forward, what are the steps you have to follow to complete this internship. Okay, and you come to fourth step. You can see students select one of the curated projects. So after this orientation session, you have to go to the LMS. Basically, we already shared you the mail with all the LMS links and the credentials. So the credentials will be your AACT registered email ID, and the password will be test@123. T will be capital. So this is a default password. You can change your password later. I'll show you how to use the LMS also after completing these slides. I'll try to show you a demo how to use your LMS. Okay. So the step 4, you have to select a project. So you will log in into the LMS account, and you will select any one of the project which you are interested. So after selecting the project, you have to download your offer letter from the LMS. So once you log in into your LMS, you fill your basic details. Basic details in the sense your profile, like your name, your college details, your graduation, all other details you will be filling there. And after filling the details, personal details in your LMS, you can download your offer letter. So, and there might be a question. So many of the students, they are having only, for example, my name is Kiran Kumar. So when you open the LMS first time, you can see only Kiran there. You can't see Kiran Kumar. So you have to edit your name and you have to move forward. Okay. So please check when you log in into LMS. I'll show you the demo also, but I'm telling you to keep you in mind. These are the mistakes mostly students will do. So when you log into LMS, please check your name and edit your name, and you can download your offer letter. So once you download the offer letter, you can't edit your name. Okay. So make sure that before downloading your offer letter, make sure that your name is properly there or not. Okay. So this is step 5. So when you go to step 6, so students will be mapped to all the mentors. For example, I have selected project 1. Let's say Kiran Kumar has selected project 1 or project 2. So there are certain mentors, like particular mentors who are dealing that projects. So I'll be mapped to that mentor, and he will be guiding me throughout the internship till the project completion. Okay. So sixth step is mentor mapping. And seventh is like a master classes with EY industry experts. EY, I already told you, EY GDS is a global consultancy company. So from there, we will be having industry experts who will take you the master classes. So you will have an interaction with the interaction in the sense you can discuss, you can have your queries, whatever the suggestions you want to take from the experts, you can get that opportunity in the master classes. Okay. And when it comes to step 8, step 8 is like project mentoring and interactions. Okay, I already told you, like a mentor will be mapped to a project. Okay, so I selected a project 1. So my mentor will guide me in throughout the AACT process. Okay. And ninth step, project submission. So this is a very important step before completing the AACT internship. If you skip this step, the whole process what you have done till now, it will be no use. So please focus on project submission. So from day 1 to till the project submission, you have to focus what project you have selected and what are the developments you are making in the project. And if you have any doubts and anything, like we have AMA sessions where Ask Me Anything session, where you can have a interaction with our mentors. And step 10, we have completed 9 steps, and you can come to the step 10. Step 10 is a project presentation and certification. So basically you will be presenting your project before getting the certificate. So you have to submit the project and you have to present your project, then you will get a certificate of completion of AACT internship certificate. Okay, I hope I made it clear. And if you have any queries, you can put it in Q&A. And yeah. So here are the topics of internship projects. So we have 6 projects here. You can see the project titles. Real-time collaboration tool with MERN technology. This is project 1. And project 2 is online auction platform with React and Express.js framework. This is project 2. And when it comes to project 3, a service for delivering food. It is a Zomato clone with MERN technology. And P4 is digital payment wallet. It's a Paytm clone with MERN technology. And custom e-commerce platform with MERN technology. So all the 5, all the projects you need MERN technology. So you before coming to the sessions, get some basic minimum knowledge about the MERN technology so that you won't feel left out in the sessions. And project 6 is recipe sharing platform with React and Express.js framework. So these are the 6 projects we have. So when you log in into the LMS, you can see all the 6 projects. You can select any one project. There is a deadline to select the project also. I'll tell you about the deadlines and all. But basically, these are the projects which are available in our internship. So this is the detailed explanation about the projects. You can see here. So project 1, you can see about the project development. Develop a real-time collaboration tool using MERN technology, MongoDB, Express.js, React.js. So I'll be sharing this slide. uh, I'll be sharing this PPT to you to have more understanding. In your like you are there in the 3 groups, right? 3 WhatsApp groups. I'll be sharing in the WhatsApp groups. Wherever you are there in the WhatsApp group, you will get this information, the PPT, consolidated PPT. So if you miss anything, don't worry about that. You will have the understanding. So this is the detailed information about the projects. You can see. And now I wanted to explain you about the masterclass and mentorship sessions. So we have masterclass on every Thursday. It will be of 2 hours. So the timings will be 5:30 to 7:30. So whenever we scheduled the default time will be 5:30 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. Whether it is masterclass or mentorship class or any session, it will be 5:30 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. So on every Thursday we will be having a 2 hours of industry expert session. Basically we call it as masterclass. So you will be having a 3 masterclass and 3 mentorship sessions. So masterclass will be taken by our industry experts. So on sessions, what you will get? So you will have on first masterclass, you will get to know about the branding and networking. And in second masterclass, you will have the understanding of UI UX design principles. And in the third masterclass, containerization in web development. So these are mandatory sessions. You should not skip any session. And we attendance is mandatory for continuing the AACT internship with EduNet. Okay, so attendance, make sure that your attendance are 100% in every session. So this is about masterclass. And I'm coming to mentorship sessions. So mentorship session will happen every week. So it is also a 2-hour session. I already told you that students will be mapped to a mentors where according to their project selections. Okay, so you will have your mentors to explain about the projects in mentorship sessions. So the and for mentorship session also the mandatories attendance is very mandatory. So you should not skip any sessions here. And if you have any queries in mentorship session or masterclass sessions, your queries can be resolved in AMA session. What is AMA session? AMA session is nothing but ask me anything session. So basically it will happen on every Friday. It will be a 1-hour session. If you have any queries and if you couldn't get any answers in mentorship session or master class, you can attend the AMA session and you can rectify your queries. Our mentors will be available in AMA sessions. You can have an one-to-one interaction and you can get clarify your doubts. And this is not a mandatory session. We don't consider your attendance on AMA sessions, but we can help you to resolve your doubts. Okay. Project presentation. So project presentations will be happening on from week 5 to week 6. Okay. So when you complete your project and you have submitted the project, then the students and we will check your attendance also. Okay, so based on your project submission, based on your attendance, we will take out the 100 best projects from the submissions, and we will present a 40 projects after taking a mock presentation. We will filter 40 best projects, and we will have a final round of virtual presentation with our industry experts. So you will get an opportunity to have a project presentation with our industry experts. So for that you have to submit your project, and it should be uh, in that best 100 projects. Okay, make sure that your project is well written. Okay. So this is a project presentation which generally happens on week 5 and week 6. Yeah. So these are the timelines for internship. So what happened in week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, week 5, week 6. So these are the complete schedule we have given here. So orientation session is happening today on March 10th. And what you have to do after the session, you have to log in into a LMS and you have to select the project and you have to download the offer letter. Okay. And we have the masterclass on 13th March. And where we, as I already told you, we take attendance very serious. So on 13th we have masterclass 1, and on 18th we have mentorship session. For example, if you selected project 1 or project 2, so for project 1, 2, 3, we have mentorship session 1 on 18th March. For example, I have selected some other project, not in 1, 2, 3. I have selected project 5. Okay, so my project mentorship session will be happening on 19th. You can see the project 4, 5, 6. The mentorship session will happen on 19th March. Okay, so after completing one mentorship session, you have to submit a 30% of project. Okay, so we will give you a timeline after completion of the mentorship session. We will give you a deadline. So in the mentorship session, our mentor will explain you how to start the project and how to move on forward. So after completing the session, we will give you a deadline. Within that deadline, you have to complete a 30% of the project. this is mentorship 1. And in week 2, you can see there is a masterclass 2, which is happening on March 20th. After the masterclass 2, we have Ask Me Anything session, which is basically we don't consider your attendance on that session. You can attend the session. If you have any queries, you can have the interaction with our mentor. You can clear your doubts on AMA session. And in week 3, we have mentorship session 2 for project 1, 2, 3, which is happening on 25th. Second. And mentorship session for project 4, 5, 6, it is happening on 26th. So I told you already, after completion of every mentorship session, we will give you a deadline where you have to complete your project. So after mentorship session 2, what you have to do is like you have to complete your 60% of the project and you have to submit that. So this is mentorship session 2, which is happening on 26th, done, and masterclass 3, which is happening on 27th March. And for every mentorship session and masterclass, your attendance is very, very mandatory. Please keep in mind. And you can see AMA session on 20th and mentorship session on April 1 and mentorship session 3, which is on April 2 for project 4, 5, 6. So please make sure that you have completed 60% of the project. And when it comes to week 4, so sorry, there is a mistake here. It is not 60% of the project in 5 days. It is 100% of the project. So by week 4, you have to complete your 100% of the project and you have to submit to us. Okay, and after completing your 100% project submission, then we will be having a presentation. Whatever the project you have created, we will be having a mock presentation with our master trainers, which are basically your mentors, who will guide you to improve the project, improvise the project. After improvising the project, after having the mock interviews, we will shortlist a best 40 projects and we will have a final presentation with our industry experts. So our internship will be completed by 18th April, and within a week after completion of the ACT, the whole week 6, we can give you the certification by April 25th after successful completion only. So these are the timelines for the internship. Whole 1 to 6 weeks, the timeline is available here. You can go through this. Yeah. So here comes your roles and responsibilities. What are the roles and responsibilities for the students? So you have to commit your time. How much? 40 hours in coming next 6 weeks. So you have to dedicate that 40 hours to the internship. And for these sessions, punctuality is very important. So we will be starting the session at 5:30 and we will be closing it sharp 7:30. So please make sure that you are joining 10 minutes before. And if you miss joining, like try to join 10 minutes before so that like we can start the session on time. And when it comes to attendance, I already told you, please make sure that your attendance is 100%. Don't try to skip any session, then you will face a lot of issues to mark your attendance. We request you to present for every session and make use of this sessions. And we need your active participation for in masterclass and mentorship sessions. So, and weekly milestone, as I told you, 30%, 60%, 100% of submission of the projects. So we have a weekly milestone in our internship. So when you complete the mentorship session, you have to start working on the project and you have to start submitting your weekly milestone. And project submission. So we will give you a deadline to submit the project, but like try to make sure that you submit before the deadline, so that like you won't miss any server issues or any technical issues. So try to submit the project before the deadline so that you won't be having any issues in further. And your feedback, and your honest feedback is compulsory, because like we are working to improve all the areas. So if you give your feedback, we will try to improve wherever we are lacking, and we will try to make sure everything happens smooth. So please fill your feedback, and it is like whenever you open the LMS after every masterclass, you will get a feedback. After filling the feedback only, you can move forward to use the LMS. Behavior, and this is very important, students. So whenever some expert or a mentor or a faculty taking the session, if you have to try to engage the faculty, you have to uh, get the information from the faculty by maintaining a proper discipline. If you're reacting weird in that chat session, or for example, we are muting yourself, video or audio. If you're unmuting yourself and if you're talking, it will disturb all the session. So please try to maintain a decorum when you are attending the session. And we have mentioned that inappropriate messages, inappropriate dress code are strictly not acceptable in this internship. Please make sure that while you are joining the session. And when it comes to device, ensure that everyone is having a good internet to join the session. And make sure that internet speed is good, because like we are having a multiple joiners into the link, so there might be a server issues also. So don't stay in a very less signal areas. Try to stay by 5:30 to 7:30, you come to a place where the signal is good, okay, so that you won't miss anything in the session. Software masterclass and mentorship session will happen in Zoom general. Masterclass will happen in Zoom, and mentorship session will happen in MST. So every link will be updated in the WhatsApp, and this all session details will be available in your LMS also. I'll show you the LMS demo also, so that like you don't be having any doubts in that. Yeah. So you can see who are eligible for the AICTE certificate. You can see the certificate here. This is the template for our certificate. So after completion of this AICTE internship, you will get this certificate. In order to get this certificate, what criteria you have to meet? First thing, you have to meet 100% attendance in mentorship session and masterclass. Don't miss any mentorship session on masterclass. If you miss any session, your attendance will affect and your certification also will affect. And completion of the tasks milestone in every week. So we will give you a weekly task where you have to, I already told you 30%, 60%, and 100% of the project submission. So these are our tasks. So whenever our mentors guide you to submit your project, please make sure you're submitting your project on time. And students should submit project report and PPT. So I told you in the step 9 or step 8, it is very important to submit the final project. So you make sure that you are submitting your final project on time. And if you meet all these three criteria, you are eligible for the certificate, for this certificate. And we have frequently asked questions from the students. We have curated few questions here. So does this internship provide any job opportunity? No, we are not offering you any job opportunity. We are offering you only internship certificate of completion of this certificate internship. Do I need to pay to participate in this internship? No, absolutely. You don't need to pay any penny to join and start this internship. Will I get a stipend? No, it is an unpaid internship, so we are not offering you any payment from this internship. Do we have classes every day, and can session timings be changed? So for every week we will be having a two sessions, and the timings won't be changed. If it's changed, we will definitely inform you prior. We have exams, can we submit the project later? See, this is the regular question generally comes from the students. I wanted to spend some time to explain you about this. uh, we have a timeline, right? I already showed you the timeline of ACT internship. We are not going to extend the deadline timeline of the ACT internship. And whatever the exams or whatever the academic schedules you have, you try to manage, you try to talk with your administration. And we don't clash with the academic calendar, because we are having sessions at 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. in the evening. After the college completion only, we are generally doing this session, so it won't affect your academics. But you have to mold according to these sessions. I would request you to mold your schedule according to our internship. So basically it happens at 5:30 to 7:30, and you can see the schedules in your LMS, and we will share you the schedules also. Yeah, so basically this is the orientation. I try to give you a brief idea about the internship, and I wanted to show you a live demo. You might have got an email like this. I'll show you my screen. Helvin, is my screen visible?
Yes, Kiran.
Yeah. So students, you all got the email like this, right? Greeting from EduNet Foundation regarding the orientation session and the meeting link and everything. So you can see here, we have a LMS link. Hope all can see the screen and you can figure out the LMS link here. Okay, so this is the LMS link in your mail. You can click on the link and you can see the credentials. Basically it is your registered email ID, and this is my email ID. I'm telling you, if you registered with your email ID, you can use that email ID, and password will be tested1234. So I'll try to log in into the LMS. I'll show you how it looks like. So default password will be test@1234. T will be capital. This will be your default password. So before logging into the LMS, you make sure that your password will be changed after logging into your LMS. Okay, so this is our LMS, learning management system. You can see the screen, right? Helvin, is it visible to all?
Yes, Kiran.
Yeah, thank you for confirming, Helvin. Yeah, so when you log in, the first page will be your dashboard, where all the session details will be available, the project details will be available, and the calendar timelines and everything will be here. Okay, and you can see your details here. You can see your profile. See, this is your profile. uh, in the profile, you can see there is a full name. I can edit it. I can put it Kiran Kumar. Okay, so I can edit my name. If I already told you my name is Kiran Kumar, but when I see the profile, it is only Kiran here. Don't worry about that. You can edit your name. Okay, and you can fill your details here and submit it. So when you log in into the LMS, you have to do, yes, you have to go to your student profile. You have to edit your name and your basic details, and you have to submit. Actually, in this project I've already selected. I'll try to open with another email ID. Yeah, so actually this will be your first page. If you have already selected the project, then it will be visible, but if once you open your LMS, it will be your first page where you can edit your details. See, I can edit my details here. I can type anything. So but give your full name, which is going to come on your certificate. Please try to give a full name here, and you can give all your details and you can submit. Okay, so after submitting your details, so your profile will be updated, and so you can see under the dashboard you can see the session details here. It is not updated. Yeah, we will update you it soon here. Yeah, so third step, you can see here the project selections. Project selection, there are, I told you, there are 6 projects: P1, P2, P3, P6, till P6. You can see any project, a real-time collaboration tool with MAN technology, digital payment wallet, all the projects are here. You can select any one project and you can submit. So I'm liking to fill project 4 here. I'm selected the project 4 and I've submitted. Okay. So after selecting the project 4, you can see the project selected successfully. It has to come. Make sure that you have selected the project. You can see that I have selected the project. Then the next step is, after selecting the project, you can download your offer letter. You can download your offer letter. So you can see the offer letter here. You can see my name. I have given only Kiran, so that is why it is visible like this. If I give Kiran Kumar, it will be Kiran Kumar on the offer letter. You can see all the details here, the internship details and everything. Okay, so make sure that you are sorry, make sure that you are uh, downloading the offer letter. And the next column is self attendance. Okay, so basically I have not changed my password. So once you log in, try to change your password. The generally the default password will be tested 1234, but make sure that you are changing your password. And when you change the password, your self attendance will be visible. For after every I wanted to explain more about the self attendance part. Okay, so self attendance is, I'll be marking my attendance. But can I mark my attendance if the session happened yesterday or day before yesterday? Generally, you can't mark your attendance which happened already happened. So if for example the session is completing today by 7:30, you can go to LMS. You can open the self attendance part, and there you can see mark my attendance. You can mark your own attendance after every session. So if you miss out marking your attendance, if you want to mark it day after tomorrow, it won't happen. So please make sure that after every session you are marking your attendance after coming into the LMS. And you can have your study materials column, and whenever we have some sessions, we will record the sessions, and your recording sessions will be available here in a playlist manner. And in the LMS, we have given you a feature called placement readiness. This placement readiness feature will enable you to prepare for your placements or any internships and all. You can see here we have provided you MCQ coding preparation. You can do a mock test here. You can prepare for the placements here. You can see a data analytics, full stack web development, or aptitude reasoning test. You can take all the MCQ test, and you can be ready for your placements. Not only MCQs, you can have coding questions, you can have subjective interview questions, you can schedule a virtual mock interview also. So I request everyone to log in into LMS and make sure all the profile details are correct, and make sure that they are downloading the offer letter and checking all the details in LMS, so that they will be ready for the coming masterclass and the mentorship classes. And yeah, this is the demo. I hope everyone got the understanding about the LMS. And if you have any questions or any doubts, you can put it in the chat, so that like we can uh, answer your questions. Helvin, can you help me out with taking few questions, so that like we can uh, answer all? Helvin, are you there? Vipul.
Can you want to read out the questions or what? I didn't understand what you mean.
We can take any few common questions, and we can try to address the answers.
So we have given already answers in the Q&A. So some common questions are, is it individual or group project? So it is indeed individual project. And some students are facing some technical issues related to marking attendance and all, which we cannot address now. You have to check what exactly it is. And rest of the things, almost everything we have answered it in the FAQ, I guess.
Chat.
Yeah.
Helvin, you can add on some points where I might have missed few points. Like you can add on some points, so that like students will be aware of.
So I would like to address some technical questions. Somebody was asking they're aware of their have knowledge on HTML, CSS, JavaScript, but do not know main stack, so that they can be part of this internship. See, basically the prerequisite is knowing the HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and the basics of man. But if you are willing to put some effort, and if you think you can self-learn about man, we are always welcoming you. There is nobody stopping you from attending it. But please understand that we are not teaching you from scratch the technologies. Instead, the mentors will be guiding you through a project. So you will be completing a project. Through that, you will be getting a deep understanding about mind stack. There are some questions regarding the certificate being provided. So all those who successfully complete the internship, that is based on your attendance and your weekly milestone submissions, you'll be getting a completion certificate. Those who are getting shortlisted and reaching the final presentations, they will be getting a merit certificate. So people are asking what is the difference between these two. See, obviously, a certificate which is stating that you have completed the internship, that is a normal one. So where you have a certificate which saying a merit certificate and it is explicitly stating that your project were one of the top 10 projects, it add more value, right? So that is the value of both of the merit certificate. Only 40 projects that are selected will get the internship certificate. 40 is the approximate number. It can vary here and there. Sir, whether we need to mark the attendance today at 7:30, I hope you will be able to mark the attendance. Okay, so let me see if any other questions are there. So when is the first session? So the first session would be this Thursday. That is your first master class, and your mentoring sessions will be starting next week. What is the last date of project selection? As already specified by Kiran, it is 13th March.
Yeah, the project selection last date will be Thursday, 13th March. So please make sure that you are selecting the project by 13th.
So there's a question, where can we submit the project? So there are some questions regarding 30%, 60% completion of the projects. All these details will be clearly explained to you during your mentorship sessions. The person who's handling your project, the mentor, will be clearly telling you what to submit, how to submit, what are the expectations. So basically, the submission will be happening through the LMS itself. Can I participate in two projects simultaneously? The answer is no. You can choose only one.
No. Helvin, like, what is the question? Two projects simultaneously means some other project, or they're asking about our topic?
Out of 6 projects, can they do
Out
two
of six
projects at the
projects.
same time, Shashwat?
Okay, got it. So maybe I'll take some time. Yes, Kiran, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, there is a question. Where can I found these recording sessions? So the recording sessions will be available in your LMS. So I have just showed you the LMS, right? In that LMS only, you will be having all your recording sessions. Yeah. Sorry, Shashwatan, you can carry on.
Yeah. So I know like students are having questions, but now I would like to ask some questions with all the students just to understand what is their understanding, and then we can also close this discussion. And before do that, good evening to all of you. My name is Saswatan. I represent EduNet Foundation, but I'm not in the position to switch on my camera. I'm extremely sorry for that. But yeah, I just want to understand a few things from all of you. Okay, so now I can see a lot of very common questions in the chat or in the Q&A section. Before I answer, I'm just thinking I can get the answer from the students itself. So now I'll be asking you some basic questions, and I request the students to answer in the chat box only. Okay, yeah, I mean chat box in the sense like Q&A section. So now tell me like, is it a paid internship or unpaid internship? Or I can say like, the yeah, you can mention like paid or unpaid in the chat box. Unpaid, not okay. So great. Thank you so much. A lot of students are saying like it's unpaid. So of course, like, it's unpaid. But to put it in another way, I would say, of course, it's unpaid, but it's like a knowledge sharing internship. Okay. As a EduNet team, we are having a collaboration with EYGDS, where we will be bringing EYGDS also to conduct the master classes, and in that way, there will be a lot of knowledge will be shared from us. And during our master classes, mentorship classes, Helmina, you were saying something? Sorry. So yeah, uh, it's basically knowledge sharing. We are not charging any money to you because like imagine like you're going to learn directly from the industry people. So for this, we don't charge any money from it. And also we don't give any money also to you because it's a learning process. So it's a knowledge sharing. So it's unpaid where the knowledge sharing will happen. Okay. And my next question is, uh, when is the last day to select your project? Let's see whether I'm getting a right answer for this. 13th March. Okay, 13, 13. Great, great, great. Good to see. Okay. So now tell me, a lot of people are mentioning 13th March. Now tell me, where will you select your project? LMS portal, LMS portal, LMS. Okay, project selection. Great, great. Again, fantastic. So big applause to all of you. It will help in campus placement. It will help in campus placement. Okay, there are some other questions are coming in. Yeah. So if you go to the, of course, like 13th March, Helvin and uh, Kiran, is it 13th March or 12th March? I also have questions now.
13th.
It's 13, sir.
So till what time?
Uh, by 6 p.m.
Okay, so 13th March is the right answer. Thank you so much. Big applause to all the students. And till 6 p.m. it's available. But what I would recommend, don't wait till 13th March. You can also try to close it as soon as possible. If possible, tomorrow itself we can close it. But of course, yeah, we have a deadline till 13th March till 6 p.m. And if you log into the LMS, there is an option called project selection. Go to the project selection and you can see the project title and also the description, and go through the description properly and then select your project, because once you selected the project and submitted it, you can't select the other project. Can you, Kiran, can you mute all of them, please? Sorry. So yeah, once you selected the project, you can't change your project. So please ensure you are think twice before you select the project. Okay. Again, there are a lot of questions people saying like, sir, I don't know Moon Stack, I don't know this, I don't know that. Can I do that? So Helpin has already mentioned some of the prerequisites, the HTML, JavaScript, some of the basic technology you should be aware of. Because this internship, we are not going to teach you the technology, but we are making you to practice the technology. For example, imagine like I know Moon Stack, but now I did not have any platform to practice myself. So now this is the platform where you can practice it, you can present your presentation to the employer, and also you can get a lot of inputs. So this is not a platform to learn from the scratch, but it is a platform to you already know and you're going to build on that. Okay, so there are prerequisites. The MERN stack, the people should know MERN stack, the people should know at least the basic. Okay, the people should know HTML, the people should know CSS, etc., etc. So we already mentioned that in the PPT. What we will do, we will also share that PPT in the WhatsApp group. We are also having a WhatsApp group with all of you. We will put that PPT in the WhatsApp group so you can refer to that. So if you feel like I don't have a basic knowledge, but if you feel like you can definitely develop your knowledge by referring to different websites, different online platform, it's fine. But during our master classes, mentorship classes, it's very difficult to teach you from the scratch. Okay, we will build on your current knowledge about this MERN stack and the other technologies. And the next question is. Okay, so now imagine if you have any doubts, on anything, how to clarify your doubts. Option A, calling the EduNet team. Option B, WhatsApp the EduNet team. Option C, attending the AMA session. What is the right answer? How to clarify? You may have a lot of doubts, right? When you're doing the project. How to, okay, attending the AMA session, can we get any materials related to that selected project? So Sai Pradeep is asking, like, can we get any materials? Of course, on the LMS, there is a topic called study material. There is a tab called study material. we will upload all the materials related to this technology. You can also refer to that. But yeah, I can see a lot of answers. AMA sessions. Great. Option C, attending AMA. Great, 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 great. By WhatsApp. Okay, there was one answer like by WhatsApp. Option C. Great. So a lot of people mention like AMA session. Of course, AMA session is the right one. There are a lot of chances, even if you ask us any of your EduNet member, the trainer, or any of the EduNet member, they may not be in the position to answer your questions because every day our trainers will be occupied with some of the other training. We are doing a lot of training program with faculty members, with students, etc., etc. So it would be very, very difficult to check your WhatsApp messages, check our WhatsApp messages, and also sometimes in WhatsApp it's very, very difficult to clarify your doubts. For example, if the people are saying, hey, how to access my LMS? It's very, very difficult to answer it through the LMS, I mean, through the WhatsApp, right? You have to connect, we have to tell you like this is the URL link and you have to go there, click here. There are a lot of process to clarify your questions. So whether it is a small question or big question, please avoid asking through the LMS, I mean, through the WhatsApp or through the call. Utilize the AMA session. If needed, we can also have one AMA session for this orientation session also. Maybe tomorrow we will also decide internally and we will also put a message in the WhatsApp group. If needed, we will also do one AMA session tomorrow. But usually after the mentorship classes, we will have one AMA session to clarify all your doubts. Okay. Any doubts on the LMS, if you are finding any challenges in opening the LMS, don't worry. You can wait for your AMA session and then you can clarify all your questions. Okay. I know some of the questions are very urgent. You feel like, hey, I want to close this. I want an answer. Do not get panic. Do not get tensed. Be cool. Wait for some time. Wait for the AMA session and clarify all your questions. Okay, don't worry about that. We will clarify all your questions. So yeah, AMA is the right answer. AMA is the platform to clarify all your questions. And how to mark self attendance? Okay, there are some questions are there. Okay. Uh, So yeah, maybe since like I'm getting like some of the attendance related questions, I'll also answer that. So attendance, of course, you have to mark your attendance on the LMS. After every master classes and mentorship classes, you will be having a tab on the LMS where you have to mark your self attendance. Again, I'll also, when we're doing the first master class, we will also teach you how to mark your attendance. Do not worry. So only thing what you have to do, you have to attend all our classes so that like you will not have any questions. So on first masterclass, we will open the LMS and we'll also give you the live demo how to mark the attendance. Okay. But now I have one question. Can you tell me when is our next masterclass is happening? So today, no need to mark your attendance because today, once you select your project, your attendance will be considered. Okay. So today there is no attendance. Your project selection will be considered as a attendance, but your first attendance will start from first masterclass. The first masterclass, people are saying Thursday. Some people are saying 18th March. It's not 18th March. Basically, it's Thursday, coming Thursday, which is 13th. Okay, 13th. Your first master class happening at 5. All the classes will happen at 5:30. Your first master class happens at 5:30. And now again, you may also have like, hey, when is my master class? When is my mentorship classes? You may also have a lot of questions, right? If you go to the LMS, on the LMS, you can see session schedule. Okay. Session schedule, you can also see your list of schedule along with your meeting link. But the session schedule will not available now. It will be available from 13th only. From 13th morning, if you open your LMS, you can see your session schedule. All your master classes, mentorship classes, and the respective links will be available on the LMS itself. Okay, so do not worry. But now your immediate task will be select the project, submit it, and wait till your next master classes. Next master class, you will be having more understanding about the projects or about the internship. But yeah, the answer is some of the people have mentioned 18th March, but the answer is 13th March is your next master class. Now, what can I ask? The certificate have any weightage for our resume? There is a one question asked by, I think, Srinath. So he is asking, is it weightage? I'll tell you, I'm not sure whether it's, I mean, you can decide whether it's a weightage or not. You will get a AICT logo on the top on the certificate. AICT is the government body which regulates the entire technical education in India. Okay, the AICT government logo is there. And EY logo is there. EY is the one of the top pioneer company in consulting from across the world, not in India, across the world. EY is the top company, and EY company logo is there, and EduNet Foundation logo is also there. Basically, EduNet Foundation is a top 10 NGO in India. You'll be having that logo also. So now you can decide whether is it weightage or not weightage. You can decide on that. And also, apart from internship, on LMS, you also have a lot of other features like placement readiness. You can also try doing that because a lot of features are available to prepare you for the MCQ test and coding test. That will definitely help you in bring confidence to crack any interview in the future. Okay, so you can also use the placement readiness features. Mm, I'm listening today. Attendance you are not eligible to mark. So today, don't worry about the attendance again. It may say like, hey, you are not eligible to mark your attendance. You are not eligible means, yeah, thank you so much. I think there was one question. So till 13th of March, please do not try to mark your attendance, because if you're trying to mark your attendance, then it will say you are not eligible to mark your attendance. This will be the common message to all the students. Why? Because we will be marking you in different batches. Once we mark you in different batches, then only you can see your attendance. Till then, you can't see your attendance. We will do all this from the back end on 13th of March only. Okay, so that's the reason I'm telling you, once you go to LMS on 13th March, you can see the session schedule also. So till that, you can't see the session schedule, and don't try to mark your attendance till 13th March. Your first attendance has to be marked only after our first class of first master class that is happening on 13th March. Okay, so till then, please do not mark your attendance, and it will say you are not part of any batch, and it will create a lot of confusions and panic. I know I'm skipping a lot of questions. There are a lot of questions that keep coming. I am 2023 passed out student. That won't be a problem for my internship. We usually offer this for current batch students, but still, if there are any passed out students, not a problem. You can still do our internship. So, may I get sample project for my format and PPT ideas? Of course, like all this discussion will happen on the mentorship classes. During our mentorship classes, our trainers will give you a lot of idea about the PPT, about the project, etc., etc. Don't worry about that. Yes, the LMS, there was one question like, can we have a LMS access lifelong? Of course, you will be having a LMS access lifelong even after your completion of internship, so that you can also keep use your placement readiness features. But again, don't wait for 6 weeks. Try to practice this placement readiness features whenever you get a time. Okay, so yes, Ritesh, you can do your internship. Ritesh, there was a question from you. You can do the internship, not a problem. So the main motto, there was one question why EYGDS is doing that. So EYGDS is basically wants to bridge the gap between the industry and academia. So sometimes students may not have that idea what is this industry all about, and the industry, there are different things are happening in the curriculum. We have different things. So EYGD is trying to bridge the gap. That's the reason they are doing this internship across all the states in India. So students can come to us and they can learn from the employers, so that they can really bridge the gap. They can really understand what is the real challenges in the industry. Okay, we are not going to read any theory part. We are going to understand the real challenges, and we are going to try to mitigate that through this project. So that's what the EYGDS wants to do. That EYGDS basically wants to empower the young people with the industry ready skills. That is the motto of the EYGDS, or that is the motto of the EduNet Foundation. So yeah, I think I'm done. I know a lot of questions will keep coming in. But still, you'll be this is not our last day, right? This is our first day. Then we will be having a master class, and then we'll be having mentorship class, and there will be a AMA. There will be a lot of discussions happening in the future. So do not worry. All your questions will be sorted out. But now again, the only task you have is concentrate on your project submission. Try to close it as soon as possible, and yeah, and we can meet again on 13th of March at 5:30. My only request is please do not skip any session. We will give a lot of information during these master classes and mentorship classes. If you miss that, then you'll be having a lot of questions, and it would be very difficult for us to answer your questions through the WhatsApp. So please ensure you are attending the master classes and mentorship classes regularly, and also the AMA session. AMA session is not a mandatory. If you have any questions, come and join. ask your question, get the clarity, and move out of the link. Very simple. But I hope now, I know like you may still have a questions. But don't worry, we will have a AMA session. We'll have only once in a week. But what about facing any issues with the project? We will take care of it. So that's what we will also have a mentorship classes. So mentorship classes, all our doubts will be resolved. And in case if you have any other questions in between mentorship class and AMA, we will also try to create some sort of any platform whether we can to connect. Give me some time, but currently uh, I'll ask your questions only in the AMA session. But I'll try to check whether we can have any other interaction during, I mean, in between the AMA and mentorship classes. What is the deadline for the project submission? Again, we will discuss with you during the mentorship classes. Don't worry. So yeah, I think I'm getting some of the repeated questions again. All these questions can be taken again on the master classes, which is happening on 13th March. Apart from that, anything else you want to add, Helvin, Kiran, or any other trainers? Do you feel like did we? I know there are a few things to cover, but that will be covered during the master class, so that like students will not have. Otherwise, they may feel like overwhelmed. But yeah, so let me know if there are anything missed.
It looks like most of the questions are addressed, Shashwat. Like you said, we are getting repeated questions regarding the recorded sessions, attendance, and everything. So all these features are available on your LMS. Once you log in, you can see that, students.
Yeah.
Yes, Shashwat. We have repeated questions in the Q&A.
Okay. So maybe we can also share our PPT, not all the slides, but the important slides by end of today, so that students, we will share the PPT. Please take some time to go through that. Even to be very frank, no, if you go to the LMS and if you read all the instructions properly, you will not have any questions. I know you will be having some, you'll be in panic if you don't get your answers. You'll be get frustrated. You may feel like, hey, why these people are not answering my question? Do not worry. We are here to help you. We are really here to upskill your industry 4.0 skills. We'll definitely help you, but only request from our end is go to your LMS, go through all the informations properly, and also go through the offer letter. Once you select the project, you'll get an offer letter. All the informations are available on the offer letter. Okay, go through that, and we will also share you the PPT today by end of tonight. You can also download and take some time to read that. Definitely, it will clarify all your doubts. Okay, but if you still have a doubts, do not worry. We are just starting the session. Masterclass, we can again connect. We can clarify all your doubts. Okay. Shall we close the call, Kiran and Helvin?
Yes, Shashwat, and it's good to go actually.
Great. So yeah, thank you so much, students. We can, Helvin, are you, I mean, can we close it or do you have anything to add?
No, nothing from my side, Shashwat.
Great. And students, this session also will be uploaded on the LMS, and you can also see the recorded session on the LMS. Hopefully by, give us 2 days time, we will be uploading it. But Kiran, I think no need to upload the entire thing. If possible, trim till your sessions. I think no need to take this Q&A session. Make this video very simple and upload it on the on the LMS. But yeah, so thank you so much, students. It was really a nice meeting you virtually. And again, I was not able to switch on my camera, but still, it was nice interaction through the Q&A. And all the best for more success. I wish all of you to complete this internship successfully, get a lot of insights, have have a discussion with the employer, ask many technical questions with the employer, get the clarification. And I wish all the best to all the students to complete this project successfully and wish you more success in the future. Thank you. Bye-bye. Take rest. We can meet on 13th March at 5:30 sharp. Bye-bye.